the words one more generation means to us is like we're trying to save endangered species and our environment for at least one more generation and beyond.
Welcome to Vital Voices of the Environment. I'm Rebecca Rubin. I'm here this morning with Carter and Olivia, co-founders of One More Generation. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Carter and Olivia launched OMG in 2009 when they were 8 and 7 years old respectively, with the ambitious goal of preserving endangered wildlife for at least one more generation. Since then, they've expanded to focus not only on animal and environmental conservation, but also on youth empowerment. OMG has created an award-winning curriculum on plastics recycling, spearheaded a letter-writing campaign to highlight the plight of orangutans in Indonesia suffering from the consequences of destruction of tropical forests, and will be launching their One Less Straw campaign this fall. Carter and Olivia travel around the United States and internationally sharing their story and teaching that anyone can make a difference for wildlife and conservation, no matter their age. So, what do the words one more generation mean to you?
It's like we're trying to save endangered species and our environment for at least one more generation and beyond.
Any particular species?
Well, we have been doing a few different species like rattlesnakes, cheetahs, elephants, and the other thing is rhinos. Rhino poaching has been a big threat. We mainly wanted to do it in South Africa until we learned about where the rhino horn was being brought to and where it was actually being sold. So we went to South Africa, educated everyone, we brought letters over from kids around the world, and then we traveled to Vietnam because that's the place driving the demand. That's one of the places driving the demand, at least. And we actually saw where they sold the rhino horn and rhino shavings, and 15 out of the 16 days we were there, we were speaking at schools. And I think we got through to a lot of people, and we were trying to educate them that rhino horn has no medicinal value, and every time they see their grandparents or parents using it, that comes from a dead rhino.
What was the hardest moment for you?
Well, we were in South Africa, and we were doing the rhino documentary, and we came across a dead rhino that had just had its horn cut off. And it was pregnant, so it was about to have a baby in a few months. And the poachers knew that we were going there to make a documentary, and that was their sign of, like, showing that what they were doing.
So this week, you both have been working with the local elementary and high school students in our region. Do you feel like you're getting through to them?
We try to reach one person in the audience. If we just get them, then maybe they could go tell their friends or their parents. Their parents might get interested and then tell somebody else, and it just keeps going on and on. And so our goal is to get one person. So this week, I believe that we got at least more than one person.
So if you don't mind my asking, how old are you both now?
I'm 13 and Carter's 15.
I'm 15.
And how old were you when you started OMG?
I was 8 and Olivia was 7.
So is that intimidating at all for you?
Not really. I don't think we fully understood the meaning of having a company or how much work it would take, but I think that now that we're a little older, we appreciate it more, that we started at a young age, because I feel like we got more done than we would have if we started today.
Do you have any commentary around sort of consumer choices and what kinds of decisions people are making and could be making around plastics?
Well, I feel like the only reason people still use plastic or still continue to consume it is because they're not educated. And we understand that not everyone is educated, and that's why we're here. We're here to educate people about it.
And also, another reason why people are still using plastic, number one, it's convenient.
What more could people be doing around plastics that they're not now?
If you look on the bottom or the side of a plastic bottle or container, you'll actually see the arrows forming a triangle and a number inside. 3, 6, and 7 are the main ones you should try to stay away from, but all plastics in general should be avoided if possible.
We are now with Jim Rees, father to Carter and Olivia, co-founders of One More Generation. I want to get a dad perspective on this. So first of all, how do you feel watching your kids out there speaking on behalf of threatened and endangered species and taking up this cause?
Well, first off, thanks for having us. And second, it's amazing. You know, every day the kids go out and they do something different, and will visit a school or go to another country and speak, and you see the impact they have. But the beauty, I think, of what the kids have created, it's not that Carter and Olivia are different than other kids, because we see Carter and Olivia's in every audience that we go to. I think the beauty of what they're doing is they're being able to show other kids that they have a voice, and they don't have to wait till they're an adult to affect change in the world. And my number one message to adults is listen to your kids. Because we all think we do, but really listen to your kids. Because it's amazing the ideas they come up with.
Jim, thanks for joining us today.